This is really just as much as a message to myself as it is you. Because there's this last week even, I've found where I've looked at and compared my moment to other people's moments. And looking at their moments to be so big and looking at mine to be so small. Yes, I have transformed that today, or I should say this last week, and that's absolutely amazing, but it's a consistent thing for us as people to look at other people's accomplishments and look at our own as so small. Yet you are so big and so huge to somebody else. Welcome back to the Prosperous Life Podcast. This is Braiden Belnap. I'm a transformation life coach, entrepreneur, and each week I bring you a transformational message. A transformational message that will allow you to become your authentic self, create your vision for life, so that you can live a prosperous life while making an impact. Today, I want to thank each and every one of you that have shown up week after week. The ones that have reached out to me and let me know what I could do better on, or the things that I've done good and your takeaways. I really do appreciate all that. With that in mind, as we get in and go through this podcast today, if you find this message transformational in any sort of way, I would encourage you to share it with a friend, as that will allow me and you to make an impact together. With that in mind, let's go ahead and dive in. Today, we're talking about the small things and how all the small things add up to be so much in this world, in your life. This is really just as much as a message to myself as it is you, because there's this last week even, I've found where I've looked at and compared my moment to other people's moments, and looking at their moments to be so big and looking at mine to be so small. Yes, I have transformed that today, or I should say this last week, and that's absolutely amazing, but it's a consistent thing for us as people to look at other people's accomplishments and look at our own as so small. Yet you are so big and so huge to somebody else. Truly, today we're going to keep this podcast sweet, simple, and profound, because I feel like this one topic, if you and me can truly grasp the concept and implement it in our life, our lives will transform forever. We can't underestimate the small things. I mean, we can, it's just not serving us. The small things add up to be so much. Truly, if you and I, if we did all the small things, we would live an extraordinary life. If we did all the small things, we would live a very extraordinary life. I mean, imagine it. If you just took the 5 minutes to clean every day, to read 5 minutes, of a book, a magazine, listen to a ebook, took 5 minutes to pick up a hobby, took 5 minutes to have a conversation with somebody, took 5 minutes to meditate. Sure, it sounds like it's not just 5 minutes, but if you implemented those 5 minutes with everything every single day and they served you greatly, think of where you would be at today. I know for me, it's those small things, but we also want to consider everything else, because most people look at the big things, as I mentioned, and then they look at their stuff as small. Yet the one thing I want to highlight here is that life is a journey. Life is a journey, and sometimes it's easy to see the bottom and the peak of where you want to go, but there's an entire mountain to climb. And I believe us humans compare, let's say, again, my moment by another person's moment, and somebody might have been working on something for 10 years. Of course, they're going to be further than us. And that's why they look like they're so far away, yet we're where we're meant to be. the other thing I want to highlight is that your journey was not designed to be somebody else's journey. Somebody else's journey was not designed to be your journey. God created you and your destiny in which he believed in you, nobody else. Nobody else has your destiny. This is your destiny. So your moment can't be compared by somebody else's moment. This truly is your moment. And nobody can take that away from you. And you can compare all you want, but logically the only moment you should be comparing to is your last moment. Why? Because have you grown? You can look back on your past moments to identify how far you've come. And if you do that, you'll be able to consistently grow. You'll be able to consistently impact. You'll be able to consistently do the things that you do best. Because it's about you and your journey and your destiny for impact and yourself. Now, that of course goes to comparing and people and you, but small things also include the kindness to yourself and others. Driving down a road and somebody looks sad, why not wave? Even if they're extremely happy, why not wave or smile or tell them you look beautiful today? Some people just want to be seen. Or maybe there's a elderly man driving and he's going a little bit slow. And so you swerve and get a little angry with how slow he's going. Maybe just taking a step back, recognizing that that man may have lost his sweetheart of 50 plus years and can barely think of what he wants to do for his night because he used to play games and eat dinner with his sweetheart. You don't know what people go through. You don't know what people are thinking, what's in their head. So the least that you could do is do the small things of kindness. If you don't have $100 to give, even $1 to give, that's not what matters. It's the smiles, the waves, the highs, the words, you're beautiful. And just doing a small act of kindness can transform somebody's day. And a day turns into a week and a month and a year. You can be the reason that you create a domino effect for somebody's life to truly become extraordinary. You can be a match of an explosion for somebody. I truly believe that. We do have to understand that there's more small moments in life than there are big moments. Small moments encompass every single day. Big moments happen once in a great while. And of course, those moments are definitely to be celebrated. Life's not about winning awards every day. Life's not about traveling and drinking margaritas on the beach every day. Life's not about... Life is not about accomplishments every single day. I should say big accomplishments. It's the little accomplishments and the little moments that make up majority of our life. So yeah, it can't be underestimated. If you're not happy every single day, or I should say fulfilled every single day, then what is life? That's 80% of your life, let's call it. 80% of your life. Yeah, we are built up of small moments. So again, 5-minute meditation, 5-minute book reading, 5-minute walk, 5-minute workout, 5-minute conversation with your wife, 5-minute conversation with a sibling, a family member, a parent, a stranger. Those moments are amazing moments. Those moments will make you happy. Taking 5 minutes while you're at work just to breathe or meditate or get your mental health in check. That can make you have so much more of a productive day. So yeah, enjoy the small moments of life. We don't have to wait to enjoy life. We can enjoy it now. We don't have to wait until death to wish we did something different. We don't have to wait until death to say, if only I did this in my life. Your destiny, I believe, has been created for you. And I believe 100% of us have different paths to get to our destiny. But one thing I know to be true is you can't get up the mountain unless you climb. Unless you take the first step. So no, we are not promised to achieve our destiny. It is chosen. If you choose and you take deliberate action, will you achieve your destiny? I would say so, yes. God gave us birth, life, and death. A majority of that encompasses life. So what is it going to be? Are you going to enjoy the little things to achieve your destiny, or are you just looking for the big things? You're truly not meant to stay in your past. You're meant to grow. You can learn a lot from your past if you are willing to. A diamond is coal that did well under pressure. And that just shows the power of your past. Are you going to remain coal based upon your past, or are you going to become the diamond in life? That is a question that most people are going to say, I'm going to be the diamond. I'm going to be the diamond. Now, the question is, are you actually going to do the work to be the diamond? Because small changes, small 5 minutes, small seconds, small action can determine whether you're the coal or the diamond in life. Just some small changes. So the question is, are you willing to do the small things? Even if they sound silly, are you willing to do the small things? You see, the boy, the mole, the fox, and the horse. On one of the pages, this is by Charlie Macri, and honestly, if we were talking about small things, this is like a 10-minute read. And on two of the pages, it says, "We have such a long way to go," said the boy. "Yes, but look how far we've come," said the horse. Couldn't agree with that more. Go grab a copy. It's like $10 for little transformations that will transform your life forever and anybody else's life. What's important here is that there is a lot to go in the world. There's a long way to go in your journey. You're nowhere near what you're capable of becoming and being. But there is a lot that you've accomplished in life. So we want to take that into consideration. You've come a great way of life. Now it's your time to shine. So let's be kind to ourselves. Let's be kind to others. Let's appreciate the little things. If we really bring the small things into our lives, we will live an extraordinary life, as it encompasses a great deal of our life. And you're not meant to be somewhere on somebody else's journey. You're meant to be on your own. So don't compare your moments to other people's moments, because you may be having a big moment you may not even realize. You just need to look closer to home. With that in mind, thank you so much again for showing up today. This podcast was sweet, profound, and short to me, and I hope it was just as transformational to you. Again, thank you. And if you enjoyed it, go ahead and look at the podcasts. We have a list of podcasts. This is, I want to say, our 10th podcast already. It's so exciting. I've looked at my old videos to my videos now, or my audios to audios now, and I've seen a big transformation. So I really appreciate the support of all of you coming along the journey with me as I've gone through this journey myself of growth. With that in mind, go to the notes in the description below for any important information. With that in mind, subscribe, leave a review, reach out to me, Braiden Belnap, on social media. I would love to hear your feedback, what your takeaways were. And go ahead and share the podcast with a friend if you found this transformational. Again, that allows me to make an impact on them, but it also allows you to spread the message and make that impact in your way as well. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day.